Hey guys, and thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, I'm Kelly. Welcome to KBellaBeauty. I hope that you will subscribe before you go. I post videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I'm just a makeup lover like you. So I'm here today to bring you a haul video. Now, I do want to say this is a collective haul. I love watching haul videos, but I feel like most of the haul videos that I watch, people are showing like one trip to Sephora or 2 trips to Sephora and Ulta, or like a couple trips to Sephora or Ulta or online purchases. And my hauls are not very often because they're always collective and it's always over a couple months. So these are products that I've been picking up along the way since probably December. And the reason why I say that they're always collective hauls is because my husband is always like, oh my gosh, you're buying so much makeup. I'm getting a box on my doorstep almost every day. But I do one of these, like, I run out of one thing. So I order one thing online and it gets shipped to my house, and then the next week I'm out of another thing, so I order it online and it gets shipped to my house, and then the cycle continues. I get one thing at a time and suddenly I have several boxes showing up all at one time. Anyway, I have a few goodies to share with you, so let's jump right in and get started. I think I'm going to start with items that are repurchases for me, because these are products that I've already talked about on my channel, whether it be in empties videos or favorites videos. These are things that I've purchased time and time again. One being the Caudalie Moisturizing Toner. I've probably gone through about 15 of these. You can see I've already started in on this one. I use it twice a day. It's just a really nice moisturizing toner, and so I just keep repurchasing it. Another skincare repurchase is by Origins, and it is the High Potency Nitamins Mineral Enriched Renewal Cream. Now, I have purchased this probably 3 or 4 times. It's just a very nourishing, very moisturizing night cream, and I love the way it smells. You can see I've already gotten into it, but it smells like orange creamsicles. It is a very thick consistency. You can see nothing's coming out when I turn it upside down, but this is definitely a thick, hydrating night cream. So if you're someone who maybe you're not dry like me and you have kind of oily skin, you might not like something this heavy, but I feel like it gives me really good moisture at night, and so I will continue to repurchase this. It's a staple in my skincare routine. I also had to repurchase my eye cream, which is the DermaDoctor Wrinkle Revenge Rescue and Protect Eye Balm. Now, if you've been following me for a while, I was struggling with eczema on my eyelids. It went on for about 4 months. I feel like coconut oil is what helped me the most, but my inner corners of my eyes and my eyelids were super dry and cracked. And so one of the reasons why I love this eye cream so much is that it is ophthalmologist tested and it is safe for upper eyelid use. Most of the eye creams that we see and that we use are just meant to be underneath your eye and around your orbital lobe, and not necessarily on your very sensitive, very thin upper eyelid. But this is safe for your upper eyelid. That is why I have purchased it several times. I think this is probably my 4th jar, and I will continue to repurchase this. My last repurchase was kind of like a skincare product, but more so makeup, and it is my Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Primer. Now, I do have dry skin, so I really love hydrating primers, and this primer is made with coconut water, and it's silicone free. It goes on the skin very nice and smooth. It feels very hydrating, but it does dry down to have a little bit of a tacky base, which makes me feel like my makeup is really going to stick to my skin. So this is, I think, my 3rd tube of this primer, and I'm trying to finish up my Makeup Forever Step 1 Hydrating Primer before I dig into this bad boy. But the second I finished this up, I was like, I gotta go out and get some more. The rest of the makeup that I'm going to show you, they are things that are new to my collection, and I have a couple mascaras. One I've already gotten into, and it is by Maybelline, their new Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Mascara. Now, I accidentally got the waterproof version. I don't like waterproof mascaras. They are very difficult to get off, and when you are having eczema on your eyelid, you don't really want to scrub your eyelashes to get mascara off, which is what I have to do with this mascara. So although Maybelline is my go-to brand for mascara, and I love the Colossal brand within Maybelline, this one, it's waterproof and I can't use it. This stuff, like, is glue on my eyelashes, and with my eczema issues, I'm scrubbing my eyes and it's not good. And so I liked what this did for my lashes, but I need to get it in the not waterproof version. I also just looked at this and realized this is waterproof as well. So I did not open this one yet. This is again by Maybelline. Maybelline is my favorite mascara brand, drugstore or high-end. And this is the Lash Sensational, the Full Fan Effect. I've been hearing people raving about this mascara. I did not realize that it was waterproof when I picked it up, and I don't think I have the receipt to this anymore, but I still think I'm gonna try to go back to Walgreens and see if even without the receipt, maybe I could swap it out for a non-waterproof version. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to give this to somebody because I can't do waterproof mascara. I don't like it. I also picked up my very first Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I did get a sample of this in a Play by Sephora, and I loved it. I was totally one of those people that was like, why would I spend $20 on a clear brow gel when you can get the Maybelline clear mascara and use that as a brow gel? But once I got this and I tried it, I loved it, and I went out and purchased a full size. I guess just sticking with the eyes, another mascara that I have heard so many people rave about is the Benefit Rollerball Mascara. I got the little $12 size that you can get when you're like checking out in Sephora, and I was just really curious about this mascara. I don't like to purchase high-end mascaras because Maybelline is my favorite overall, but I did want to give this guy a try because so many people rave about it, and I do like it. I have been enjoying it. However, I don't think that I would go out and purchase a full size. I think I would either continue to purchase the smaller size or just stick with Maybelline. I also picked up a Smashbox primer water, again the smaller size that you get like when you're checking out in Sephora, and I'm glad that I didn't purchase the full size. So many people were raving about this. They were saying that it was similar to MAC Fix Plus. I love MAC Fix Plus. You can see this already is going to go into an empties container because I've used it all, but I actually didn't really like this primer water. I know that sounds funny because I used it all, but I didn't want to let it go to waste. The reason why I didn't like it was because it was very sticky. I would spray it on my face, and when I spray Fix Plus, I mean, it gets everywhere. It gets on your face, it got in my hair, it would get on my clothes, but this Smashbox primer water was super sticky. Like, it would spray on my arm, and then my arm would be sticky, and I would have to get a wet washcloth and wipe it off. So I was not able to use this directly onto my face. I tried, and it didn't work, so I would just spray it onto my beauty blender to dampen my beauty blender a little bit more. So I'm not going to purchase this. I'm just going to stick with MAC Fix Plus. Speaking of MAC Fix Plus, I go through these all the time. I forgot to talk about this when I was talking about my repurchases. I've probably gone through just the same amount, if not more, MAC Fix Pluses. That I have the Caudalie Moisturizing Toner. I love it. I spray it before makeup, I spray it after makeup, I spray it when my skin feels dry. I just spray it all the time. I picked up a new product from Wet n Wild. It is one of their Mega Glow highlighting powders, and this is in the shade Crown of My Canopy. Now there is another one. This one's more of like a rose gold, and there is one that's more of a champagne gold, but when I was at Walgreens, I didn't see the champagne gold one. I just saw this one, and I wanted to pick it up because I wanted to try it, but I haven't swatched it yet. I'm just trying to open it now. I don't know if this is going to be too dark for my skin tone or not, just because it looks to be pretty deep. but we'll have to see. Let me see if I can swatch it here. Feels really soft. Yeah, it's definitely a little dark for me as like just a highlight because I'm very fair. So I might have to use this as a blush topper, but regardless, it looks really pretty. I like Wet n Wild. They're affordable. You can find them at the drugstore, so just something I wanted to try. Then I grabbed a few lip products, one being this lip liner from MAC Cosmetics in the shade Brick. I love MAC lip liners. I know that they have to be sharpened, and so some people complain about that, but I have MAC Swirl, and I mean, I don't mind sharpening it. I really like it. So this is just like an everyday red shade. It's just like a go-to red. I had one from the drugstore by NYX that I wasn't in love with, so I wanted to get a red from MAC, and this is just like an everyday classic red shade. Maybelline launched some new shades in their Vivid Matte Liquid collection, and I saw Cassie from Shades of Cassie talking about number 2 Gray Envy, and I just wanted to try it. I have not tried these before, but this looks like a shade that I would love. It's like that mauve-y, gray toned shade that I've just been really into lately. And I mean, it's Maybelline. They have really good products. They're really affordable, and yeah, I just wanted to try it out. Then I have 2 of the new Too Faced Sweet Peach lip glosses. This one was 100 Point Perk. This one I actually picked up. The full size is in Peach Fuzz, and I'm wearing that today on top of Honeycomb by Bite Beauty. But this one is just, it's the most popular. It keeps getting sold out, but it's just like your everyday nude shade, and these smell so good. Like, they remind me of Sweet Tarts candies, and I just love them. So this one in Peach Fuzz is just like a perfect go-to everyday shade. And then Pure Peach, this was 100 Point Perk from Sephora. This one is more of like a peachy pink instead of like a peachy nude. So I actually haven't swatched this one yet. Ooh, this is more of like an orangey coral. I don't wear a whole ton of lip gloss, but these smell really good, so I just decided to pick up a couple, and now I have some lip glosses. The last product that I'm going to talk about, I'm not going to get into too much because I am going to create a whole video on this product, but it is by ColourPop and Kathleen Lights, the Aquarius collection. I do not have Lumiere. I did not get her Aquarius and all of her other collabs from ColourPop. I don't think I've gotten any of her lip collabs yet, but this one in Aquarius is like a beautiful neutral mauve shade. And so this collab has Aquarius in an ultra matte form, an ultra satin form, and an ultra glossy form. So I'm not going to pull these out and swatch them because I am going to create a whole video on this, so make sure you're subscribed so that you can watch this video when it comes out. That's it for this haul video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. If you've tried any of these products, let me know what you think of them in the comments down below. Otherwise, that's it. That's all I have for this haul video. Now, I am trying to come up with a tips for beginners makeup video that I want to do in the future. Lately, I've had several of my personal friends and family members who aren't huge makeup people coming up to me with questions about, how do I make my eyes look bigger, or how can I make my face not look flat? How do I get my makeup to stay longer? So I've decided that I'm going to take those questions, and I kind of want to create a video tips for beginners, people who are just starting out in makeup, who don't necessarily know how to match their foundation to their skin tone, or make their eyes look bigger, or make their face pop. So if you are a beginner, or if you have a makeup related question that you would be interested in finding the answer out to, please write that in the comments down below, because I am going to kind of gather all of those questions and get a video put together. So if you have any questions, leave them down below, and hopefully they will be answered in the next couple weeks. I'm hoping maybe in the next 2 weeks or so to shoot that video. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.